I found out the woman I loved had been secretly controlling my life, so I handed her the freedom she begged for and watched it destroy everything she built. When I first met Clara, she made me feel seen in a way no one ever had. She listened closely, spoke gently, and always claimed she wanted the best for me. She said she believed in my potential more than I did. I thought that was love. I thought support meant surrendering a little control. I did not realize that the moment you let someone steer your life without question, you hand them the power to betray you. At the beginning, everything felt balanced. We planned days together, laughed over small things, and promised honesty even when it hurt. Clara was affectionate and reassuring. She liked knowing where I was, who I spoke to, what I was thinking. She called it care. I called it trust. I let her organize my routines, influence my decisions, and slowly position herself as the center of my world. I told myself love meant compromise, but karma was already taking notes. Over time, her guidance became instructions. Her concern became criticism. If something went wrong, it was because I did not listen well enough. If something went right, it was because she had pushed me. She often said she was managing me for my own good. I ignored how small that made me feel. Love can blind you to disrespect when it arrives dressed as devotion. The red flags arrived quietly. Clara became distant while insisting nothing had changed. She guarded her phone the way she once guarded my feelings. She started disappearing emotionally while remaining physically present. I noticed her smiles no longer reached her eyes. When I asked questions, she laughed them off and accused me of insecurity. I wanted to believe her because believing her meant the relationship was still alive. Denial felt easier than truth. But justice does not need permission to arrive. One night, she told me she was helping someone else with personal matters, the same way she claimed to help me. The words stuck in my chest like glass. I followed my intuition instead of her instructions for once. What I uncovered was not dramatic or loud. It was worse. I saw her with Julian, comfortable, familiar, intimate in ways that left no room for doubt. They looked like two people who had rehearsed their lies well. My heart did not race. It sunk. In that moment I understood that betrayal hurts most when it confirms what you feared but refused to name. I did not confront her. I let her continue believing she was in control. I watched how easily she shifted between versions of herself. With me, she was guiding and patient. With him, she was reckless and free. I realized she never wanted a partner. She wanted someone to manage until something more exciting appeared. That realization did not make me angry. It made me precise. My revenge was simple and devastating. I stopped resisting her control and let her take it fully. I agreed with everything, questioned nothing, and stepped back completely. I let her believe she had finally perfected me. Then, at the moment she expected stability, I removed myself. No arguments, no scenes. I withdrew my presence, my support, and my availability. The structure she relied on collapsed because it had been built on my silence. Clara panicked when she realized I was no longer reacting. Julian vanished the moment responsibility appeared. She reached out, not with apologies, but with confusion. She had managed me so long that she did not know how to stand alone. Watching her face the consequences of her manipulation felt like poetry. Karma did not punish her through me. It punished her through reality. I walked away lighter than I had felt in years. I learned that love should never require shrinking yourself to fit someone else's control. Betrayal always believes it is clever, but justice is patient and precise. If this story reminded you that karma never misses an address, subscribe to SilkMirror for more real-life stories of heartbreak, revenge, and transformation.